Welcome back, beautiful beings. In this episode 3, we're going to decorate our Halloween ripple books. Okay, beautiful beings. This one, I made about a belly band for right down here. Okay, here it is. It's just a piece of cardboard off of a chocolate box. And then I went around it with Memento. Okay, Potter's clay. Okay, because it matched the pumpkins. And all we're going to do is glue this on here and then put the word October. Okay, so I'm gonna, and I might cut that in half. I'm gonna put glue here, just a little bit here, right along the edge, down here, and some up here. And this is creepy cloth. I colored with my mahogany distressed ink. And I'm going to cut it because I want it to be more on the sides than behind the pumpkins. And I did make sure it was only one layer. Because as you're aware, if you're aware of creepy cloth, it does come in layers and you have to tear it apart. I'm just going to put some more glue down. I think I'm going to need more. I'm just going to glue the whole thing up. I'm just going to glue the whole thing up. I hope everyone is well and good. If you hear noises outside, I don't know if you're going to hear it. They turned off the machine, the generator. But if you hear them, they're working on the house next to me. So that's what that noise is. Okay? Right, see, I'm going to put it on the edge. So it comes off the edge. Of course. It's not right there though. But I had lots of fun decorating these once we got them all together in our other video. Then I'm going to put this strand. This needs part a little bit more. Yeah, I had lots of fun decorating these and coming up with ideas. You might need more for the top and the bottom part. Yeah. So I'm going to get some more out. And see, it's layered. You have to pull it apart. And I just want a little bit. Just a little bit for the top and the bottom. So I'm going to do that. And I might need more glue. There we go. Pull it apart again. Make sure it's showing up there. Pull this part. That's showing. Let's see. Do something with this up here. That's good enough. That's good enough, beautiful things. I keep them separated because I colored a whole bunch of them. So I got these little baggies from Dollar Tree to put them in. Right, now we're going to start gluing these down. But these are going to be a little tricky because I got to put some overlapping so the whole thing fits in there. So let's put, I should put some over that too. Just a little bit of glue. That's a little bit much, but there we go. And they might be sideways, left, right, just so I could fit them in there good. And these letters are from cardstock. And I think I got them at Joann's or Michael's or Hobby Lobby, I don't remember. But I just used my circle puncher and punched them out. It was a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, beautiful beings, and it just had alphabet letters all the way through, and it repeated twice, and it was real thin paper, so I glued it down to some paper bag and I punched them out. So how's everybody doing? I hope everyone is well and good, and I hope you're sending love and prayers and strength and all you can to North Carolina, because they got hit hard, beautiful beings. Very, very hard. This terrible thing that happened to them. It was like Maui all over again. Alright, I just had to say that. Send your strength and love and prayers to them, because they really need it, beautiful beings. Alright, now I'm going to bring this in. And I have these, I'm going to show you. I might as well show you. I just got to remember to put them back. This is die cuts, okay? And they're like a little, I don't know, clothespin? Not a clothespin. They're like paper clips, okay? But I'm going to glue them in because they keep falling off, okay? But you can put them anywhere. That's why I was just going to leave them. But this cardstock's double-sided, but it's not really thick. And they're kind of falling off. So I'm going to end up gluing them all, okay? I have this style. I have this style. Okay. And then I have this style again, the same as that. And once I figure out where I want them, I thought I did, but I think I just lost the spot I had in the other one. Here's a different one. They come together, okay? So they come together like this. Okay? Unfortunately, they discontinued this set, beautiful beings. And I put little gems on this one, okay? And they're just like a paper clip, except they're paper clips shaped like paper, something else made out of paper, okay? And I'll just glue them down now that I showed you. But I want to make sure this is sticking good before I glue this down. I used a lot of die cuts up, beautiful beings, making these. I have 5 altogether. Yeah. So if you have die cuts, these ripple effect pocket notebooks are awesome to use up your die cuts. And see how the pumpkins are off to the 2 sides? That's why I thought this would be great for that. So all I'm going to do is put glue here and here. And we'll set this one aside because I have just 2 more things for 2 more things. For 2 more ripple effect pocketbooks I want to show you. And I did measure that beforehand. I think I forgot to mention that. Okay. To make sure it fit good. It needs to go over more. So you can see the pumpkins. So you can see the half pumpkins. Okay. And this one is now completely done. But I think that looks cute if I quit moving it. Okay, and we'll put this aside to dry. Just got to remember to keep checking it. Okay, let's start with this one. This one's going to be easy. No, the other one's going to be easy. I have candle die cuts. Okay. Stick into it. I made a, here I'll show you this one so you know what I'm talking about. This is going to be the table, okay? Then I'm going to get some creepy cloth. I made different shapes of a crystal ball, okay? This one looks like that, but I know it's not that perfect, but it'll be covered up by the creepy cloth mostly, okay? And then I have candle die cuts. They come like this, 2 of them, and you get the wick and the wick. Okay, this wick goes with this one here, and all you do is put glue on it like this. And you put it together. You line this up to that, just like that. And then adjust it in the front. Just make sure that part's not showing. I'm going to put that upside down, and then you get a smaller candle. So you get 2 different size candles. I will try to look this up and see if I can find it for you. I got it on AliExpress. I got all my stuff from AliExpress years and years ago. So I don't know, but I'm sure you can find candles if you're interested in die cuts. If I cannot find a picture of it or find this item, you just set it on there, line it up, just like that. Unfortunately, I could not find the candles, but I found this one and thought this candle was cute. The wick and the melted wax coming from the candle, I just got a piece of cardboard, and I think I did it on a paper bag. I got a scrap piece of paper bag, and I just painted 2 different yellows and an orange, a light orange. No, it was a dark orange. And then I just kept making marks with my paintbrush, and that's how I got that effect. That's how I got this effect. Okay, beautiful beings. So I thought I'd show you. And this is, we're just going to use it for a table. Like here. I put the flat part up. But I don't think I need that much of a table. So I think I might cut across that. Because I think that table is going to be a little big. So I'm just going to go like this. That way this part looks like a table. Okay. Okay, beautiful beings. On this one, I'm going to put white on the table. Okay? Just some white creepy cloth. Okay? Now let's get this out of the way for a minute. So I'm just going to put this on here to see how much I need. And I'm going to need a little extra for over the our little ball, crystal ball, and I made 2 other ones too. I know it doesn't look real fancy, but that's the best I could do. You're not gonna really see them anyway. You'll see, because I'm gonna cover up a little bit with creepy cloth. But I'm gonna take my creepy cloth apart. Well, not on this. I want the creepy cloth, but I am gonna glue it down and then cut off. Okay. So we're going to glue this up, and it's going to be this way. Just a piece of scrap cardstock that we can make a table with. Okay. And then pull this apart a little bit and lay that on there. I might do another layer, but I wanted white because that's so dark, so that's why I chose white. You can use any color you have, beautiful things. So I'm going to cut that off. Then I might add another layer. Add another layer here and there. I'm not even going to touch it because it's going to come off, so I'm just trying to blot it down. I do want some more. I want cover with it. So I'm going to rip this apart to tear this apart. pull this apart. Whatever you want to say, beautiful things. And then put some more in there. And then cut this off. Right there. And I just need a little bit more glue. Oh, I think I got enough in there. I'll push it down. There. Now I'm happy with it. I'm going to bring this in. Find where I want my table. About there, I think. Let's measure. Measure our candle. Nope, we want it down further. About there, I think. Yeah, let's put this one in the middle. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glue. Well, I'm going to cover this whole thing with glue. Like this. And place it right about there. But I'm not going to push it down. We need something on this. It's not heavy enough. There we go, beautiful beings. I'm going to glue up the candles. Stick one over here. Is that the small one? Yeah. So I'm going to stick this one here. Then I'm going to glue up the other candle. Oh. And we're going to stick this one under there. Like that. Then we're going to do our crystal ball. I think I might tuck that crystal ball under there too. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to tuck it right there. And I forgot to tell you what I made the crystal ball out of. So you don't see it that much. Okay. But I got these for 87 cents. Did it say in the back? Hobby Lobby. But that's where I got these, and I thought they'd make a great crystal ball. Alright, let me pick this up and make sure everything's good, straight in my ball. There we go. Now we're going to put the wicks in. Okay? And the wicks are very, very tiny, beautiful beings. This goes to the little one. Let me get this in there just right. Right there. I want the wick to show a little bit. And it's not in the middle. Move over. There. And then I have a bigger one. It came with a smaller one, but I don't use the smaller one. It came with 3 wicks, but the other one's really tiny, and it's not even worth my time. It's not worth my time, beautiful beings. It's too small. I want the wick to show a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to push these down. And there you go, beautiful beings. And that's the front. Okay. You got a table with a crystal ball and 2 candles. Neat, neat, neat. That's what those 2 look like. Okay. And see, and every time you make it, it's going to look a little different. Okay, beautiful beings. Now I want to do this one. And I have this, but I thought it needed something else, but you know what? I don't think it needs anything left. I don't think it needs anything else. But I wanted to show you, it's not this one, but that's a piece of scrap. Okay, I'll show you. If there's one in here. It's not this one, but it's from these. Okay, I love using them for signs. So let me find the one that's off. It's not off that one, it's not off that one. It's off this one, I think. Maybe? No. Maybe it is off that one. I think it's off this one. Okay? I mean, not this particular one, but when you cut the die cut out, and I always glue the die cut to junk mail, okay, beautiful beings. So I cut the die cut out, and then I cut out the junk mail, and then I glue them together, okay? But that's what this is off of. This bottom part right here is off of one of these, and I keep these for signs. So if you have any die cuts like that. I did find two of the die cuts I have, so I'll show you the pictures. But we're going to take this, and we're going to glue it right there, and this one's done. That's all I'm going to do to the front for this one, okay? So I'm just going to put glue here. See how that's moving? It won't stay still, so I'm just going to glue it. And then we're going to put our sign right there. Perfect. Makes a cute sign. And if you want to see the full video of the cardstock I use, it's from 2024 from Park Lane, and it's called Halloween Paper Crafting. And the other cardstock I use is double-sided Park Lane Crisps and Cobwebs, and that's from 2023. Okay, beautiful beings? Yes, I gotta glue that. I'm not gonna try to do it right now because I don't want this to move. I got it right where I want it. Now I want to show you how I did this. This is just graph ruled index cards, okay? And I got one in each one. All I did was go around this one with orange, distress ink, and then purple dewdrop, okay? And then this one I did the opposite. I put the purple on the outside and put the orange on the inside. And then this is a die cut right here. And then this color goes perfect with this potter's clay. Everyone, it was this color. Anything I used, I went around it with a marker like this to get rid of the white around it. But obviously I forgot to do this one. Oh, because I can't do that down there now. So I'm just going to do it this way. And then if you get it on there, you just wipe it off. It blends right in very well with it. Okay, beautiful beings. So if you don't like that white showing, like me, you can just take a marker that's almost the same color and do that. Okay. I think I lost my leaf. That's right. I'll just choose another leaf. I don't want the same one. We'll do that one. Right. And this die cut, they have holes in them right here. And I don't like that, so I just put a piece of twine in there, colored purple and brown and dark brown. Okay? And what we're going to do is take our pumpkin and take our little puncher. This one's a really tiny punch hole. See that? And I'm going to find the right size, or side. And I'm going to punch a hole. Just like that. And I gotta be gentle because I don't want it to rip. And then there's a hole. Then on our leaf, I'm gonna do the same thing. Put down a little bit. About there. Punch a hole there. Just be gentle. And you take it out so it doesn't rip. Okay? But I'm putting a pumpkin on this side. There we go. I'm just gonna You can tie a bow if you want, but I want mine to dangle just a little bit. You can tie it tight like that. I think on this one I did. I will, because I don't think I did that on the other one. Then I'll have the leaf dangling, because you still want them to have room to write. I mean, I don't think they'll mind. And that's it. I'm not trying to tie a bow or anything. I'm just leaving it like that, and they can do whatever they want to it. I gotta get this out of the way. I just got this out to show you. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I've been using them. I use them for Halloween, I use them for fall, and I use them for Thanksgiving. Yeah, Hobby Lobby. I got them at Hobby Lobby. I got them 50% off, and that's what you get. Okay. You get 5 different leaves, confetti. Okay. But I gotta put them back in a container so they don't go everywhere, because that will be a pain, and Snickers will come and get into everything. And then just tie this on here. You know what Snickers did? My youngest cat, she climbed up my curtain, ripped my curtain, and I'm in the front room and I'm cutting die cuts, right? And I'm like, Snickers, get down. I had to wet that. I'm like, Snickers, get down. She crawls all the way up, gets on the curtain rod, and is walking across the curtain rod like she's not listening to me at all. I'm like, Snickers, get down right now. So she just looks at me and continues to go back across the curtain rod, and then all of a sudden I go, Snickers, get down, and she's like just totally ignoring me, and then all of a sudden she's like, boom, 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 boom. She falls down onto the couch, onto the floor, and she almost landed on her head. And I looked at her, I said, see? You should have got down when I told you to. But yeah, she wet my curtains. Now I gotta buy new curtains. I want this to dangle a little bit, but I still want them to be able to write. And then there's that look. And I did this to, I think, 3, and I did other looks to the other ones, I believe. And which one's this going? But I have to figure out, what's this? I think that's the card. That one's for that one. And I put one of these in all of them. And I put them all in the front, and they're double-sided. That's not what it's supposed to look like. I made it double-sided. I glued that paper on there. Okay? It was just a piece of scrap paper. Sorry. I cut it out with my die cut and glued it on the back of there. But I put all these in the front because they fall down too far and you can't see it. Okay? This one is what it, this one? Here, let's check this one. I'm getting it. I might as well show you how to glue that. But I have one more pocket I need to put something in. So I have to figure out what I'm putting in that pocket. Because I don't know. But this one is going to go in this pocket, I think. Let's see. And I was trying to make it, yeah, so you could see the other stuff. But that's too big because it's blocking the other stuff. So not that pocket. So I might put it in this pocket. Right here. Is that blocking anything? No. Okay, but we're going to glue this down because this thing keeps falling off. Like, I mean, it would look nice there, but there's already white and brown and black there. I can't put it there because of this. It's up there, so I think I'm just going to, but it's got spiders on it. But yeah, I just put gems on it from some trim, bling trim. Okay. I don't want it that side because of spiders. Let's see what's on the back. So I'm going to glue it this way. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue here and then some glue here. And that's it. That's it, beautiful beings. And I'm going to make sure I get it where I want it so the glue don't touch, and put it in just like that, and voila. I should have moved it over more. Move it there. The glue didn't go anywhere on this side. Oh, I gotta put gems on this side. I gotta put gems on that side. But I'm going to put different gems. I forgot to do that side. Because you can see the holes. See the holes? That's what it looked like before I put the gems on this side. And I got to wipe that glue off because I moved it. Which is no big deal. I just wanted to show you on camera. And I'll show you. I'm going to glue the other ones off camera. And figure out what we're going to put in that third pocket. But I can show you me doing gems. I gotta go get my little scrap box. Here it is. There's some gems. I could use purple. There's no purple, and you can use purple for Halloween. And we got like all the color. I'm gonna use purple. There's some glue over there now. So we just wipe that off. And then wipe that off so we don't get no more. And that should glue nicely. Straight. How's the other side look? Fine. And I'll see if I can find these ones too. But I think I'm gonna put the purple. Have a little purple for Halloween, why not? There's a pearl stuck on there. There we go. That was easy. Just add a little purple in there, and I gotta put this back. Because look at this. Look at all those tiny pieces. Snickers knocked it off the table the other day, and all this went all over the place. Yeah, there's a story behind that. I was scrubbing. I had big, you know, those big long gloves on, the rubber gloves on to do so I didn't get Comet all over my hands. I had them on, and I was cleaning the strainer, the bottom and the strainer itself for the dishes. Okay, and I'm cleaning them, and Kinsley was here with her mom and everybody they were visiting. Okay, and Kinsley and I had dirty water left over from the dishes. I just forgot to drain it, right, in the other part of the sink. And Kinsley comes over with a notepad, you know, the grocery notepad some people put on their fridge. Well, I have one of them. I had it on the fridge. And she's not even tall enough to get it. Okay? She's totally not tall enough to get it. So she comes over, and I'm distracted because I'm scrubbing the strainer, right? She comes over and throws it in the dishwasher. Or she comes over and throws it in the dishwater. I'm like, Kinsley, no. So I pulled it out quick. It was basically ruined. And then right after that, Snickers was on the table. I turned around and I said, Snickers, get down. And she knocked the whole thing over with all those, my little scrap bin I just showed you. With everything in it. I'm like, please, nothing else happen. But yeah, that wasn't a good time for me. But see the leaf, you can have them out like this, or you can have them tucked in like that, okay? There's that, but I got to figure out what we're going to put into the third pocket, because as you can see, I have these bags too. I will tell you about them. If you've seen the other video, I don't even know where the container is, but here's the white ones. I got them at Dollar Tree, believe it or not. Bag sacks, different language, bag sacks, envelopes, 25 of them, okay? From Dollar Tree, AC, okay? American Crafts. That's where I got these, and I got a pack of brown ones, and it's the same amount, 25. But I thought I had it here. I do, but I thought the white ones would look good with the Halloween ones, or the black ones, or, oh my God. I thought the brown ones would look good with the Halloween ones, okay? Good thing I showed you this one, because you can't see that one the way I put it in, okay? But they're cute. So I put them in one pocket, but I want to have something in every pocket. gotta be careful of that, because I'll forget, and then, you know. But I need one more thing to tuck in here. But I just wanted to show you, because it didn't line up. We'll just do the same. Here, let me open this a little bit. But I'm going to take just a little bit of glue. When we made these in a previous video, this one didn't line up too good. I mean, there's only a tiny bit of white showing, but I'm just going to cover it with creepy cloth. Okay, beautiful beings? So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue down and put 2 strips of creepy cloth down. So if this happens to you, just put something real thin up there, beautiful beings. And then, to get rid of the frizz, you just quickly go like that, beautiful beings. And the frizz is gone. Unless you want to do the inside too. Just real quick. And there you go. Okay, beautiful beings. Cops are after somebody. Alright, let me figure out what I'm putting in the third one, and then I'll show them all to you. And glue our little paper clips in them. I'll glue these in, and then I'll be back. Okay, beautiful beings. I got creepy cloth. Okay. I think there's 3 strands in there. I just took off the creepy cloth. I can't talk, beautiful beings. Between the cats coming out here and making noises and me trying to talk, I had these little paper clips, okay? And I have some black satin ribbon from Flora Garden from Dollar Tree. And I'm making it thinner. I'm just cutting up like this. And I don't have a lighter. I thought I was ready. But I'm going to cut that across like that. I just want them that thin. I didn't need 3, but I was just showing you how I cut it. Okay. Okay, all I'm going to do is take the lighter. I think I already did that one. And I'm going to go like that to get rid of the fray. Okay. And so it don't fray more when I go to tie it. Just real quick. I'm going to take the end that you don't clip on. I'm putting it through there like this. Then I'm just going to double knot it, okay? Simple. Tell when the cats are awake, beautiful beings. There's a little fray there. See right there? So I'm just going to go like that. You can use lace, you can use whatever color you want, whatever you have. I'm just using black because that's the thinnest I got for Halloween. All the other ones are thick, right? Just like that. And do the same thing to this one. Take this piece, black satin ribbon, double knot it. You guys have cats that scratch at everything. Snickers scratches at everything. She'll go up against the door frame, you know, when you walk through the door, the frame, and she'll scratch her paws on that, and I'll pick her up, take her to her scratching post, and then work her legs on it, and then she doesn't even continue to scratch. She just stops. And I've been doing that because she does it on everything. She does it on the wall. She does it on the couch. She does it on my bed. She does it on everything, beautiful beings. And I can't get her to stop. So if you have any suggestions, please leave one in a comment to get your cat to stop scratching everything but the scratch post. Right now I'm taking a creepy cloth. I'm going to make sure I tie that right in the middle. Okay. Of the knot that we just made with the black satin ribbon. There we go. Then I'm going to do it again. And if you hear that crunching, I think think it's Snickers. She's over there eating. She has to follow me in every room and see what I'm doing, which I don't mind. It's just her coming up and playing with whatever I'm trying to do and scratching stuff. Okay, I'm going to take that, and again, I'm going to try to get it right on that other knot. Oh, I'm going to move it over before I tie it. Right on top of it. And then it's on the side, it's fine. It didn't go on the top. Tie another knot, and it's done. Then if you got fray, see that fray on here? There's fray on there. You see that? Just go like this real quick, and it takes care of the fray. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Just real quick. And then they look like this. Oh, I did that on the wrong side. Right, see that? I was distracted talking about my cats. See, this one's right. This one is wrong. So all I'm going to do is move it down to that point, okay? And you just take it and put it on your card or tag, whatever you have, okay? And that's what they look like. Okay, then I'm going to put them in. Then I'll show you our Ripple pocket books. Okay, beautiful beings. Okay, beautiful beings. I'm going to show you the full one. I'm going to take the cards out so you can see the full effect. Here's a close-up of this one. It's a crystal ball. I think it turned out very well. And it looks cute. Then I have this in here. This little file. Okay, that's what that looks like. And then I just left this plain. I was going to glue something on it, but I thought it was fine. I was going to put purple on there too, and I forgot about that, but it's alright. And then I can use this to show you. This is a pocket. Our little lantern is a pocket. And here's a pocket. Okay. And here's a full. And here's a full view of the cardstock. Then in this one, I just got the bag, brown paper bag. Okay. And I got these little tabs that I glued in the pockets. This was a double-sided one, so I just put it on. Okay. I just put one on. And here we go, another pocket right here. And then there's a little pocket down here. And I'm going to show you the cardstock. And then there's a little tab there. And then they can add whatever they want on the pockets, because I didn't. This is the only one I put something on. And of course you can't put one on this unless you find a small sticker or word you want to put on there. And this pocket says flea brains. And then there's another little tab right here. Here's this one that we just did. Oh, I put it on the wrong side, beautiful things. Goes on this top. And I made it so you can pull this out like this. You can squeeze it, pull it out so it don't come off. That was the thought of that. And plus it's different. Spooking. A spooking we will go. Beautiful beings. And then there's that side. Okay. And then this one, I had to do one on this side and one on this side because it wasn't double-sided cardstock on that tab, okay? And And then here's this spread of this cardstock. Put that in there. Could do the bag for the little ones. These are just little ones I used. Die cuts for little pockets and tucks. Okay. And then in this one, I just put a leaf on that side and put a pumpkin on that side and use this tab. Okay. And then this one has a single tab because it's double-sided. Okay. And then back here, I have some tags. Okay. And I did not fill the other ones up. I just filled this one up to show you. But when I sell these, they will be filled up. They will, I cannot talk, beautiful things. They will be filled up, okay? And then I put our other paper clip here. I glued it down. I think this one I showed you. No, it's not. But I glued this down there anyway. Okay? And this one was a double-sided tab. But I didn't show you that. Okay? And this is a left-handed ripple pocketbook. It says, "Beware all who enter here." I just put some... I cannot remember. Creepy cloth. I keep forgetting the name of this, and I don't know why. And it's brown creepy cloth that I colored. Okay. I thought it looked good with the skeletons. Right. And here's another file put in the front so it fits and doesn't get lost in the pocket. Just has that on that side. And I just put orange distress ink on that. And then here I glued down our paper clip here. And then you can tuck. This is just a tuck here. Okay. And a tuck there. Right? And then here's a bag in this pocket. And then here's a double-sided cardstock I used for that tab. So there's just one. I didn't have to glue two together. Okay. So it looks like that. And there's our paper clip. Then our lantern for a pocket. And then our 3-tier tuck for little tags, papers, whatever you want to stick in there. And then here's our other card. This one has that tab on it. So I just inked it up with some purple, and I put a bat stamp on it. And then on this one, I put a cat stamp on it. That's just a tab with pumpkins on it. Okay. And here's some tucks. Again. There. And there. And that's what that print looks like. I'm just having a heck of a time, beautiful beings. And then here's the one we just did. I had that tucked in there. It says eek. And then this one is another tab, die cut tab. And that's what the back looks like in the pocket. Okay, beautiful beings. And here's this one. This is spooky. Okay. And again, another file in the front. Got in the back. And I just inked this up black and orange. And I'm going to take the bag out of this pocket back here. It's in the back pocket. I'm going to use that. It's just small enough. Beautiful things. Okay. Tucks. And then, see, the other reason I put this on there so it won't get buried. It won't get in there and get lost, and then you got to dig for it. You just hold the paper clip, pull it up. Okay? Simple. And then I just put a bunch of purple on the back of it. Ink. 2 different colored purples. I don't even know if you can pick up the other purple. There's a light purple and a dark purple. And this says, "Welcome to our coven." Okay? And then another tab, which is double-sided, maybe. Nope, it wasn't double-sided cardstock. Put that there. And then we have a tuck here for something even smaller than this. This is a little too big. Okay, and these would be great for pictures too. Pictures, tickets, invites for Halloween, movies that you watched on Halloween, whatever you want to put in the pockets, beautiful beings. Okay. And then here is the same tab that we made. I showed you how I made it. It's got that, and then I'll leave on that side. Just a die cut again. And then our lantern. Different lantern. Then our 3-tier pocket. Okay. And then that with the purple I put in there, just to give it a pop of color, more color. Our paper clip, and that side of the paper clip. And a pocket there. And then a tab that was double-sided here. I just glued it right in there. Okay. I just glued those right in there like that, and then glued it on this. It's double-sided, so I don't have to worry about putting it on this side. Okay, beautiful things. There's that one. Here's our other candle one. And then I have, of course, this one for the first one, so it don't get buried and lost inside the pocket. Okay. And then a double-sided tab right here. I glued that one on the left. And I'm going to grab my bag out of this one. It seems to fit better in these pockets. And this is a side one, so it have to be something small, but I did make it so you can put it on the bottom too. I just glued it here to here. So you can tuck it up through the bottom, or you can put it on the side. Whatever it is you're tucking in. Okay, beautiful things. And our lantern. Different lantern. It's cardstock. And then a tab. Die cut. And then another pocket. More pumpkins. Then our tier one. And then a tab, which I think that is, nope, I had to put 2. Put this card in there. Happy Halloween. And then I put gold on the other side. And I should have put silver. I thought that was gold. I thought it was gold, and it's not. It's alright. So they got gold and silver. Okay. They got gold and silver, beautiful beings. And this tab, I glued the tab there, and then glued the tab there on top of it. And this one, again, it's going to have to be something like a ticket to a movie, or a small picture, or just a memory that's small that you have from Halloween. And then this one, there, and there's cardstock, and that says Goblin Guts. Okay. And another tab I put right here. And this one's in there with its own tab, so it pulls out easily. And I just put a spider web and a cat on that one. Okay. And this is double-sided cardstock, I believe. Yeah, for that tab. And then we have our paper clip at the top. And our bucket. Okay, beautiful beings. And last but not least, October. I'm going to grab the bag. It's in the back right here to show you. Oh, I'm putting it in a pocket, but you can put something there too. So you get pretty much got a double pocket on the first page of this Ripple Effect pocket notebook. Okay. And this comes out. And it has spiders on that side. And then you got two more pockets here. And here. It's getting caught. Let me do it this way. There we go. Okay. Then we got a tab there. Double-sided one. And we got this in this one. Leaf. And this is another one that has holes in it, so that's why I added it to this one. I always add something to them. Okay. Then our lantern, again, just different. Yeah, the little die cuts. Well, not little, but the smaller die cuts that are big enough for pockets for stuff like this. I love using them for that. Flip this over. And we have our another card. This one you can write on. Okay. And I just edged it with the same color the cardstock was with a marker. So, and that says Ogre Taffy, beautiful beings. And I looked it up, and Ogre was a giant monster in legends and fairy tales that ate humans. Next pocket. And that's the pocket. Okay. And here's the bones left over from the ogre. And he's going to use them to make taffy. I hope you enjoyed this, beautiful beings. I enjoyed making our Ripple Effect pocketbook. And especially enjoyed decorating them, beautiful beings. And then we got our 3-tier pocket on the back. And another tab and our paper clip. And there you go, beautiful beings. I had lots and lots of fun making these. And I hope you give it a go. And you can make them for any holiday or just everyday things with whatever cardstock you have. Thanks for watching, beautiful beings. Have a wonderful everything.